Hi Libra, Sloan Rhodes here with your love and romance reading for the months of November, mid-November through the end of December 2018. Libra, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know many people like to look at their Venus signs when it comes to love. And if you don't know what those are, on my website, sloanrhodes.com, I do have a resources page with some links to 2 different sites where you can go and find out that information for free, as well as a bunch of other information there on the resources page, all designed to share the love, spread the information. Okay, so Libra. Today I'm going to be drawing 1 card from the Sacred Geometry deck, and then 1 card from the Afterthoughts Tarot to do a check-in, a love check-in for Libra. And just to remind all Librans that I do have all of my YouTube video readings up on the audio podcast. There's a link below if you want to listen to it, like when you're driving or running errands. Okay, here we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And Venus. Mid-November through the end of December 2018. What is going on for Libras in love? Okay, here we go. Tetrahedron. Well, first of all, I'm just drawn to all that beautiful orange relating to the 2nd chakra. So it looks like for many Librans during this particular time frame, there is a heavy emphasis on the sacral chakra, on being creative in love, on being sexual, on feeling sensual, on taking care of your physical body, so you have more confidence, you know. And so this is what I would say for Libras in terms of your creativity. If you have been going about, if you're single, or even if you're coupled, and you're going about your normal kind of routine for getting love or being in love partnership, during this particular time frame, I would say absolutely be creative. You know, approach it differently, look at things differently, try something new, something more fun, something more playful. Go to a painting class, you know, or do something that, if you're not feeling creative, do something that inspires you creatively. And it will help you to just have more confidence and a greater sense of play. You know, a lot of times, especially if you're single or if you're in a love relationship where you're having difficulties, it can just feel like you're slogging through the mud. You know, like you're always trying to get somewhere, you're never there. And during this particular time frame, it's like, you know what, you're already there, Libra. Just change your perspective a little bit. So you focus more on that sacral chakra, and you project out your sense of play, your sense of creativity, and your sexuality in different kinds of ways. If you're someone who is traditionally very sexy looking, you know, maybe tone it back a little bit. Do your hair differently. If you always go out looking pretty much exactly the same, do it differently. This goes for men and women. Go to a different bar. Go to a different website. Go, you know, again, for me, as I feel this for you, it's about, if you're single and looking for love, if you can turn your focus away from looking for love and going to things, doing things that you feel are fun and inspiring and creative. And it's through those playful activities where you would have more opportunity to meet people with whom you would have a spark, you know. And if you're single or if you're coupled and you're feeling the same, like it's just the same old thing with you and your partner, do something differently. Do something creative together. Mix it up is how I feel it. And that will certainly give you, the 2 of you, more confidence here. And I think too, you know, we have number 6, so it looks like you have been moving through, and you will during this particular time frame, Libra. You're entering a more successful, let's say, time where you may be busier, you may feel more creative, more sexual, more inspired, because we've gone beyond the 5 here. We're into the 6 energy, which is really, really nice. It does indicate some success here, so you may have an opportunity to go on more dates and be more playful with your partner. But I'm also really drawn to the tetrahedron, right? So the triangle, although it's more than a triangle. But this idea of mind, body, spirit, right? Looking for more harmonious relationships and more harmony within self so that you can manifest someone who matches that, or a partner who's more in alignment with that. It's kind of like, as I'm feeling this for you, it's like I'm looking through a telescope, and this is what you're focused in on. Not just getting your sexual needs met, not just focused on a one particular partner, but looking at all the legs of your partnership, all the legs of what makes you a beautiful human being. Sometimes we can, if we're single, we can get caught up in this idea that we have to look a certain way, and that if only I look this way, then I could finally manifest love, But you're not really wanting to manifest a love partner who's caught up in that superficiality of just how you look. You're wanting someone who appreciates you, mind, body, spirit, and you do this by appreciating yourself, mind, body, spirit, and taking care of your creative needs, your inspirational needs in terms of your spiritual nature, and just doing things that are more playful and not so focused in on a goal, but just more on the fun of doing the thing. And this, when you take your attention, if you're single, when you take your attention off of getting a partner or going on a date, and you turn it towards just the fun of the activity, again, I think that you would be more successful if you want to look at it like that in terms of connecting with another person romantically. And same goes for if you are coupled. Very interesting read for you, Libra. Okay, let me get one more card from the After Tarot and what we can expect, what is likely to occur. What's the afterthought here for Libras? Okay, here we go. The Sun. See, this goes very much with what I was saying. I mean, you can see how congruent these two cards are in terms of their color schematic. We have the oranges, we have the yellows. It's all very playful. Sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. This idea of the innocence here, the playfulness. So it looks like you are entering a time, certainly by the end of December, if not throughout this particular time frame, of achieving this. This is what occurs after this. So the more that you can focus in on the creativity, the playfulness, the sexiness without necessarily the sexual act, here you achieve more playfulness. And again, this is more about the activities that are more friendly in nature, that can lead to something romantic, but aren't necessarily romantic in nature, whether you're single or coupled. And it is a beneficent card. It does show that the light of the masculine energy is shining upon you. So you are taking action. You are, the solar plexus chakra is, related to the sun here, being more active, doing more things, but you not in the same way that you always have been, Libra, doing it differently, doing it with less of an eye to get something, just more for the playfulness. When you watch children, they're just playing just to play. I mean, how many times have you watched kids, or even remember in your own life when you were a child possibly, where you spend all of your time setting up the thing that you're going to play with, and then your parents like, okay, time for dinner, and you're like, but we just got it set up. But yet during the whole setup, that was actually the play. That was where you were having the most fun, but not realizing it, of course, because you're a child and you're just very present in the moment. So something to think about, Libra. But it looks like some beautiful energy here for you. You may feel more invigorated during this time frame, which is really, really nice. So I wish you much love, and I may see you at your private appointment or over at the Sloan Academy, where I have my online courses for reading oracle cards, tarot cards, crystals, this kind of thing. And what else do I want to say? The audio podcast is available. There's links below. Anyway, I wish you much love and happy holidays to you.